What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. Top Spin 4 on the Xbox 360. The final one on 360. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say the final one, but you know what I'm saying? The final one on the 360, and it's on the PS3 as well. Pretty nice intro how it's starting off. Now I got cooked in Top Spin 3. I was getting whooped on in that one. I was getting toe up in that one, but this one actually has the swing meter. Now, it probably was a setting in the last one. I didn't, check thoroughly, you know what I mean? But it probably was a setting in 3. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. I don't, you know what I mean? Because usually that's like there automatically, but it is what it is. Y'all seen, if you checked out that video, I was, practicing. My swing was still good. I just was getting cooked. This is what it was. It wasn't like I was swinging bad. So, like I said, Top Spin is more on the simulation side of things versus virtual tennis. That's on the arcade side of things. And the nugget about the tennis 2K2, right? It's actually still called, it's called virtual tennis 2, but then it's called Sega Sports Tennis 2K2. Then somewhere else is called virtual tennis 2. So I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? As far as those names, I don't know, man. Why the names is all sputtered around like that, but it is what it is. So it's still whatever, man. It's still using, in some locations it's still called virtual tennis, you know what I mean? But over here in North America, it's called Sega Sports 2K2. So there it is. So as you see, this is where they did introduce the meter. Yep, because it didn't take you to this. It didn't take you here at first. Yep, see? Okay. Yeah, exactly how I remember it. Maybe they introduced this because the way the swing mechanics was last year. Now I'm late with it. Hold on. Now I'm late with it. Hold up. Now we got music playing. That's why you don't hear the sound. We gonna unmute it in a minute. Dang, come on now. Yeah, Top Spin. You gotta really be like that in this. Hold on. Oh, okay. So if you tap it, you straight. Okay, hold on. Wait. All right. Okay. Let me use the other. Okay, so that's too late. Too soon. This the X button. Let's see. I'm testing the other buttons to see what kind of type of swing it is. Okay. Game feels great though. I can't lie, the game does feel good in the mug though. You know what I'm saying? This is probably peak Top Spin. Top Spin 4 is probably where it peaked at, to be honest with you. I think it probably peaked here. So let's go ahead and get to the smoke, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to it. Now we ain't gotta do all that, cancel that. We getting up out of here. Let's get the main menu. Okay, so. Yeah, now the menu's very plain. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to write home about normal. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Fix camera. I'ma just leave that where it's at. I don't remember ever touching the camera situation, so I'm gonna leave that where it's at. We can turn this menu music off. Oh, not the FX, I'm tripping. Menu music. Okay, cool. I don't know why. Okay, let me see here. All right, let me go. Unmute this. I don't know why I keep telling me I'm using the the storage media, which has been that way. I don't know why it's doing that all of a sudden. So give me that stupid message every time. Well, don't do it every time, but I don't know. So in-game helper. Let's see here. I mean, so we can leave all that where it's at. All right, so the menu is very, very plain. I mean, we can't. That's not what's up. You know what I mean? Like y'all could have had some people in the background and all of that. This is light work completely. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So you got player zone, you got your player creator. They got actually introduced my player in this. You know what I mean? So you got my player and all that, which I don't. See something. Let me just see something here. You know what I mean? Because my player, man, the creative player in here is great though. To be honest with you, like this creative, but all the Top Spins, the creative player was fire. I mean, it's not None of the top spins creative player was bad. This might be the best one though. This might be the best one. You know what I'm saying? To be completely honest with you. So you got your face, like, good, very good graphics. You know what I mean? Like all of that. You know what I mean? Very great graphics. Now when they do the skin type here, you see where, like, so this is, the Caucasian, this is the black African American, whatever. This is, I want to say, that look Asian or close to it. You know what I mean? So, and not another Caucasian. That's what it looked like to me. This looks more so on the Asian decent. You know what I mean? Or you can even take that maybe Hispanic, take it in that direction. You know what I'm saying? So, you can have a starting face. You know what I mean? A starting face. So, do it like that, and then you can do the face customization. I mean, it's real deep, you know what I mean? It's deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely fire. Advanced face editor, you can do all of that, you know what I mean? The whole nine, like, very advanced. So one of the better, you guys, if you want to mold your player to look a certain way, you gotta really take your time with this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your time with this. If you look at the body types, you see like how the veiny, very, very good. Can I just leave up out of here? Yeah, so very good looking player models. I mean, this was peak top spin in my opinion. Top spin 5 or 2K25 played it safe, but this is peak top spin. This is peak top spin right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's I mean, I think that's obvious. What's unlock overview? What's this? Oh, okay, just unlock stuff. Okay. Okay. All right, just some unlockables. Give us some replay value. You know what I'm saying? Stereo. Hold on. What? Some people. Okay. Oh yeah, the 3D glasses. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't bust out those 3D glasses. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot they was doing that for a second, where you had the little 3D glasses and you can, which is out, whatever, man. So let's go to game modes. You got the career, okay? King of the court, party game based. Like I said, I like this right here. This is what I'm talking about in tennis games right here. You got party game based party games here. Let's see here. Let's see what they got going on here. I just want to check it out. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna dive all up into it like that. You got a nice amount of players up in here too. You know what I'm saying? Nice amount. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you don't got everybody in the world here, but you got a nice amount. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So that's dope. You know what I mean? That's dope. All right. That's fire. Let me go here. Okay. We're just gonna select random. So I just want to see what King of the Court is. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me just see here. We just do whatever right here, right now. Okay. I just want to see what they're talking about with as far as party games. I want to see what they're talking about, because that, like I said, that's something I preach as far as these tennis games. And I got a surprise tennis game. I forgot that I'm gonna play for y'all. I got one for y'all that's gonna be part of Tennis Week. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I got 2 surprise ones actually, 2. So stay tuned for those for sure. They're not top spin or virtual tennis. It's 2 surprise ones. So King of the Court. So really, it's just very, very bad. Reminds me of very basketball-esque. You know what I mean? So the first player to win 5. So I mean, it's pretty. Yeah, we're gonna slide up out of here. So I mean, it's just pretty much, King of the Court is what it is. I mean, that's what it says. I mean, I thought it was like mini games, but still, you got something extra here. Cool, you know what I mean? Like I said, I prefer the mini games. I prefer you having mini games in something like this. You need the mini games, yeah, party game based on short matches. Yep. So I mean, but no, that's still dope though. If you don't want to go through the long match or whatever the case is, you can do this, and then you got the career mode, which is fire. You know what I mean? So top spin, I get this an 8. I get this an 8. If you want to go mid 8s, I'm not mad. Yeah, mid 8s. If you want to, mid 8s, I think is good. I think mid 8s is good as far as modes here. I think that's good here. I would have liked the mini games though, but King of the Court is dope. If you want to stretch it to high 8, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. So let's get to it. Exhibition, singles match. Okay. Let's see. It's my dog right there. I might roll with him. I might roll with him. Okay. We gonna go against. Let's go against somebody like this. Look, I see. Man, he nice. I mean, we gonna go against this guy here. You know what I mean? We gonna do that. You know what I mean? Normal. Let's do. They got a nice amount of. They got a nice amount of joints up here too. I mean, listen. Top spin 4 was pink top spin. I'm telling you, what's this? Oh, that's hard. We going here. That's hard. All right, so sets per match. We gonna do it like this. 3, we gonna do 1 set per match. Maybe that'll, you know what I mean? Or no, let's do, man, he won't let me do 1. We're gonna do 1, you know what I'm saying? Like for the review, we're gonna do 1. See if that, you know what I'm saying, fix it so I can just do the whole match. Just for review purposes. Once I do the career mode whole, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, as far as like just review purposes, you know, I try to make it shorter, you know what I mean? Only time I play like the full joint for real is basketball, you know what I mean? Sometimes you may see it here, but I'm just trying to review the gameplay. Oh, this stage is fire. But I mean, like I said, top spin 4, like the only problem with this game is that weak menu, you know what I'm saying? But the gameplay is fire. Look at the graphics is dope. Even for 3, like I said, Top Spin 2K25, I said looked like, you know, it could have been like a 360 game, pretty much in a sense. Like I'm not saying it look, because this still, it's close to what 2K25 is. This is close to that. I'm serious. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even, like it's not, but that don't mean 2K25 looks ugly though. It doesn't. But you know, these graphics still look good today, man. I ain't gonna lie. Excuse me, I was just sipping on that water. Yeah, these graphics look fire. I ain't gonna hold you. This is definitely the best looking top spin on the 360 for sure. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Come on, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ah. Yeah, they telling me I'm swinging too soon, huh? There we go. Come on. Come on. Ah, got him. Yeah, the gameplay here is definitely like a 9. I mean, 9 easy. I mean, if you want to go high 8s, cool, but this is like a 9. I mean, definitely like a 9 here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is definitely top-notch tennis. You know what I mean? I mean, they improved from last year. Like they fixed the swinging. And the swinging wasn't bad last year. It was just, I don't know, you know, this feels better than last year. This does feel better. I gotta say the gameplay's a 9 here, 100%. The presentation is definitely on point in my opinion. The presentation definitely do look good. I say this presentation is probably high 8s. You know what I'm saying? Like this game is pretty much, in my eyes, and like I said, the menu is whack and all that, but everything else here is cold. Like, I mean, the presentation in here looks fire. Definitely, high 8s to a 9, easy. The gameplay, we talking about a 9. The graphics, I mean, I'm cool with a 9, but if you want to go high 8s with it, I would say this, oh man, I got froze right there. I would say this game easily could be a 9. It could easily be a 9. At minimum, I say high 8s. But this, my man, he froze. He not moving. Brother not moving. I should have picked somebody more difficult than this. I should have picked somebody more difficult than this. But yeah, this here, man, this right here, yeah, I definitely recommend this. If you don't want to deal with 2K25, I would say this. Get this. I mean, this is probably the better game. This is the better game, to be honest. I'm not even gonna say probably. This is the better game. This, but Top Spin 2K25 is dope. But this is the better game. You know what I'm saying? It feel like Top Spin 2K25. They played it safe. They definitely played it safe. But this is probably, oh yeah, we got him. But this is probably the better joint here. You know what I'm saying? This is fire. I mean, this game is definitely on point. I recommend trying it. I don't know if it's backwards compatible with the series or not. I don't know. I can't even say. I don't got a list pulled up on me right now. Because, you know, you be having random games backwards compatible with the series. You know what I'm saying? But this here, yeah, this is peak top spin. This is probably, objectively, probably better than, this is probably the best tennis game on the 360 in PS3, to be honest with you. This is probably the best one. As much as I love virtual tennis and things like that, I gotta be honest, this is probably the best tennis game, period, on PS3 and Xbox 360. I'm willing to, and this is on the Wii, I believe, as well. I didn't get my hands on that. I kept walking past it, but this is on the Wii as well. You know what I'm saying? But once I get my hands on that, I play it. I get my hands on that, play it for the channel. It's gonna be a gameplay sector. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I play that for the channel. But this is definitely, oh yeah, this game is definitely come on, this game is definitely the best, probably mechanically and everything, the best tennis game, period, on the 360 and the PS3. Yeah, this is definitely the best one. I have no problem saying that. Come on, come on, we got him here. We got him here. We got him here. We got him here. Come on. Uh-huh. We got him. We got him. Yeah, this is on point. But top spin 2K25's issue was, like I said, you know, it was bare bones, you know, but it was still good though. You know what I'm saying? It was still good. This is the better one. This is the better one. Like I said, I'd have preferred 2K25. I would have preferred they could literally clone this and just added more players, added more courts, and just cleaned it up. I think that'd have been just fine. Honestly, you know, I added a little more extra to the career. I just did it like that. Had the same king of the court and everything. You know what I'm saying? And just added more players to the roster. A lot more actually. You know, I would have did it. I would have just cloned this, cleaned it up a little bit, made it look real good, all that. And I just did that. I did that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have did. Just to get back into the game, get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Get back. I don't even want to say get your feet wet like they don't know what they're doing, but just to hop back into the game, ease back in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this game here, man, I would say, yeah, for now on, I'm gonna do, yeah, the singles matches like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is definitely we talking high eights. 9 out of a 10, man. Easily. That's not even a, no doubt. That's easily high eights, 9 out of 10 for this title here. This is definitely high eights, 9 out of a 10 for sure. Like I said, now I know, because before, you know, I'm like, man, because I was going to delete the video. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to put it out. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But, so now when I do these reviews with tennis, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do the one match with the 3, the 1 and the 3. So I'm gonna do it like that, you know what I mean? Still gonna be around the same length, you know what I mean? Around 20 minutes. This is what? Close to 20, you know what I mean? Pretty much around that. So I think that'd be perfectly fine for the review. Once I do the career mode, which I'm gonna do a career mode in 2K25, obviously we gonna get the full matches and stuff like that. But just for the review sake, I'm gonna do it like this. I gotta condense it a certain way for the review. But this is fire. I recommend it. The only negative I have with this game, honestly, is that weak menu. But whatever. It's not like you're going to be in there long anyway. You know what I'm saying? But this game is fire. Deserves its praise. And I can honestly say it's probably the best tennis game on the Xbox 360 and PS3. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate it from everybody. Peace.